Israel has ordered the indefinite closure of the King Hussein Bridge, also known as the Allenby Bridge, cutting off the only direct gateway for Palestinians in the occupied West Bank to Jordan. Palestinian officials say the closure began on Wednesday and blocks both people and goods from crossing. Jordan confirmed the move, noting the crossing is closed to passenger and cargo traffic until further notice. This follows a deadly attack in which a Jordanian national, driving a humanitarian aid truck, killed two Israeli soldiers at the crossing. Hamas's armed wing, the Qassam Brigades, claimed responsibility. The King Hussein Bridge, or Karama as it is called on the Palestinian side, is a lifeline. It is practically the only exit and entry point for West Bank residents that does not require passing through Israel. Its closure represents a severe blow to movement for Palestinians, whether for family visits, business, medical treatment, or humanitarian aid. In the aftermath of the attack, Israeli security forces intensified measures in the West Bank. Suspects' homes were ordered demolished, and their neighbors saw work permits revoked. In Tulkarem, more than 100 Palestinians were detained during raids, and curfews were imposed. Palestinians already navigate hundreds of checkpoints daily, often subjected to searches and long waits. These measures add yet another layer of restriction, which many describe as collective punishment. At the same time, Israel continues its military campaign in Gaza. Over the past 2 years, more than 65,000 Palestinians have been killed, and large parts of the enclave lie in ruins. Homes, schools, hospitals, and civic infrastructure have been destroyed, leaving millions displaced and dependent on humanitarian aid. Parallel to these developments, the international community is shifting. A growing number of countries now recognize Palestine as a state. Recently, the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, Portugal, Belgium, Luxembourg, Andorra, Malta, Monaco, and France have joined the list. This brings recognition to around 157 of the 193 UN member states, or roughly 81% of the world. For Palestinians, this is a diplomatic milestone. For Israel, it is a sign of mounting global pressure. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has pushed back strongly. He has declared that there will be no Palestinian state and continues to expand settlements in the occupied West Bank. These settlements are considered illegal under international law and remain one of the biggest obstacles to any negotiated peace. Netanyahu's government has openly pledged to annex the West Bank, further challenging the possibility of a two-state solution. France's recognition is particularly significant. As a member of the G7, its move signals a new level of pressure from influential global players. Other recognitions may be largely symbolic, but together they send a clear message that international patience with the current trajectory is wearing thin. So why close the bridge now? Analysts suggest multiple reasons. Some view it as a direct countermeasure to the wave of recognitions of Palestine. Others argue it is primarily a security step after the recent attack. Either way, the closure's consequences are immediate and far-reaching. Aid deliveries interrupted, families separated, medical patients unable to travel, and businesses cut off from regional markets. Control of movement has been central to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict since 1967. Checkpoints, roadblocks, curfews, and permit systems have long restricted Palestinian life. The Allenby Bridge has historically been a critical artery, and shutting it down indefinitely signals a tightening of control at a time of rising tension. Looking ahead, the closure could deepen the isolation of the West Bank. It also underscores the clash between a growing global recognition of Palestine and Israel's refusal to allow statehood.